Banishers Go of Living。俺はどれ公司違うんだ。Banishers中にようこそ。龍戰士啊龍與體驗遊俠快感。Shall we fight？ 繼續Banishers之旅，來到這新地區。令人期待的。他之前我看地圖，他說我只探索了8%，好假。哇，现在只有11%了，是不是真的有这么多可以探索？好假。也没差，就看看吧。哎。有够假的。希望我们对这个新的环境感到興奮啊！上俺たち止まらねえ，停陣呢首，我同小華係唔會停低嘅。又是这种过不去吧？过不去的是过不去。過唔到去嘅揀過都冇用。地上有東西。他呢？让我验证一下吧，你死的妈！这个游戏是否真的有这么多来用啊
These webbings are too thick. We won't get through.
过不去。
I cannot make my mark on this web.
是吗？ 一开始就迷路了哎。OK， 来到新地区，一开始会迷路是正常的，手不要放。今天会遇到一些新的人吗？
Seeker's Black Pond. I can see why they call this the Ill Mouth. What is that?
Antea?
追上他吧！这个环境太多细节，让我眼花缭乱了。
No, that's not quite true. I knew who I was, it's just... I was lost, and I had nowhere to go. I had no when to go. Does that make sense?
Time lays traps for the dead. It's never fair.
His voice was a beacon. The light in the darkness that led me back to me. And to the world.
You have a powerful connection, you two. Or will have. Or had. Possibly all three.
Oh my. 有白发。
And here he is, the other Banisher. Greetings.
Good day.
Come, sit. It's been too long.
Have we met?
Of course we have. Just now. Also later. Decades ago. Never mind.
It's good
to see you, Rhett McRae.
I told her our story. I hope you don't mind.
Such an ordeal. I'm so very sorry you have to go through it. How hard it must be for you both.
Thank you.
But now you're here together, and I'm glad. Because you'll only be able to end this together.
誰だお前。
Who are you exactly? Who is Seeker?
We, Banisher, are witches.
Aye, that much I knew. Ceridian. Name sounds very familiar.
To a Scotsman, it should. Once, a long time ago, I too was named Seeker. An old friend called me Ceridian. Little Seeker, he said.
Ceridian, aye.
When I needed a new name, I took the one he'd given me. Or at least a form of it that fits my tongue. Ceridian. Fits me well, I think.
We must reclaim Antea's body, but Seeker tells us the meeting house can't be reached. The fog cannot be crossed.
Seeker is right. The fog is the nightmare.
I've never seen so many specters in one place. Is this really the nightmare's work?
Yes, and at the same time, no. As the nightmare's reach extends, the void draws closer. The thinner the threshold, the weaker the hem. That disturbs the balance between the invisible and the incarnate.
There is no balance between the living and the lingering dead.
It's not for me to change your mind. I believe that in times of chaos, we should seek equilibrium in all things, and equity for all beings.
The being that killed me deserves no equity. Why have we found so little native presence in New Eden?
They have been here, but they have never settled. Wise men and women know that the region, the Maya marshes especially, are rotten.
Is that why you settled here?
就是要我睡觉了。
Here, the hem is thin and frail,
这时
and the
刻
Maya rich in agitated spirits.
跟
It is
说我有
also
点想睡觉
secluded and hard to find. Both excellent reasons to remain. Here, we may hide away and mend the hem.
好了，但我们还是很有耐心的。是哦，
You brought us here. Why?
You have many questions, and I have little time. I have a few breaths left yet, but yes, this is the twilight. Still, after the darkness comes the dawn.
You're dying.
Soon I'll be one with the trees, root and bark. But that is not why I asked you here. Dearest dears, the path ahead is yet unclear. But know this. If you are to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open. Open, of course, to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
How can we defeat it? How can we even begin to match its power?
You surrender unconditionally to each other. When you died, dear Antea, New Eden crumbled, but some yet live. Seek them out. Help them.
The nightmare won't like that.
No. You are, after all, a threat to her existence. And rightly so. She believes you cannot reach into her domain. She is wrong. There is a way. The void. A dreadful place beneath both the incarnate and the invisible. When you have learned to walk the void, you may use it to enter
你有
the
什么目的啊
nightmare's den.
一直在催眠我。
First, you must free the people of New Eden
哪里有目
from
的
her
嘅？
grip.
你先告诉我你为什么要催眠我。
To reach New Eden and retrieve my body, we must help the very people who created the nightmare in the first place?
Yes.
Excuse my lack of enthusiasm. Can we not just go back to the meeting house and do our jobs?
You must release folk here from her grasp. Only then, through the void, may you reach New Eden Town and confront her.
How do we access the void? Is there a ritual?
In places, the void is breached. Follow the beacons. Do not stray, and all will be well. Our seeker crafted you a tuning key. With it, you may open the breach. Don't linger. Time is fickle.
やれやれ。
By the beach as I drowned, you sent Seeker to find me. How did you know where to look?
Are you asking an old hedge witch how she knows what goes on in her own garden? The woods and rivers are full of friendly claws, and feathers and scales. I always know what I need to know.
I guess that's the best answer we can expect.
It is the best of all those I've
他还
tried,
算
dearest dears.
他还算友善的，他态度
The nightmare in the meeting house was by far the most powerful ghost I've ever faced. From where did it come?
Unforgiving wrath is a bottomless well for vengeful spirits. But in this case, I suspect an even more vile source involved.
以这个年纪来说也算是这样了，在表演方面的
We know the beast was linked to the nightmare.
不可要求太
Not so
多。
clear on how.
Through the beast, the nightmare inflicted its curse upon the settlers. The beast was its avatar. I'm sure it has others.
What are they exactly?
They are manifestations of her power. They may also represent her only weakness. The nightmare's spirit was shattered by the violence that created it. Properly studied, the pieces may provide the key to lifting her curse.
What do you know of Deborah?
Not much. I have avoided the people of New Eden for decades. I do know she was tried for witchcraft.
Was she a witch? Was she one of yours?
Would it matter if she was? She was no witch. She was a woman, a victim of the basest of human fears.
好，所有的对话都搞定了。
Would a hedge witch have something interesting in her swamps for a banisher?
I always have, and I always
让我
will.
看看有什么好物吧。中立女巫，这是个白发女巫，首次看到呢。楼房长副司，不伤命中一个敌人可以显灵，零伤害只占58%。如果是显灵，就是女主人的形态。 精神继承，恢复35灵魂点数，这个很好用。那么说起来 DLC 的那些内容根本就不重要 ，DLC 的只是为了一个延时。这个不错。 很多时候打 BOSS 的时候，想切换成女主的那个状态，就没有，所以这个不错，可以玩一玩。哦，我还是搞不清楚，这些要怎么用，还是不要随便卖出去好了。
Thank you, Ceridian. We'll be off.
Before you leave, tell me, what did you choose?
What do you mean?
Each of you made a promise to the other. What was it?
不要知道
What
的
did you
太多。
choose?
I chose to stay.
Lives for a life. An expensive bargain.
I made a promise.
也知道吗？
I'll pay the price.
I do not judge the deal. I worry about the
搞
cost.
不好等一下要把你那个，哎，
The tuning key is on the table. In the void, it will protect you. Seeker waits at the pool to show you the way.
我不希望要审判你，不也不是什么审判了
Yes,，dear.
我不希望要
Goodbye, Ceridian.
牺牲你的
For
灵魂。
now. For now.
我跟Cheryl都想做这件事，但是如果必要的话，我也会。
Funny looking spinning wheel. Do you weave with it?
Of course. I weave essence, Red McGrath.
Ah!
掠烟器。哦，有了这个之后就可以回去。
Help yourself, and take all the help you need.
造成的伤害增加25%。有全新的衣服，有点不习惯了。这个外观一般般吧，外观不是可我跟Cheryl的口味。
Witchery. Feels unnatural. Dangerous.
Banishing, of course, is famously safe. 我感觉他所谓的地图探索，是指之前有一些区域有一些树根被挡到了，所以也会记确保。他真正的地图真的有这么大吗？让人怀疑。到时候就知道了。
What can I do for you?
Goodbye, Ceridian.
For now. For now.
You may have time to waste, but I do not.
Did you bring your gardening tools? No? Moving on then. Ceridian gave us a tuning key. Now I know how you pull your little disappearing trick.
It's no trick. It's what we do to survive. Too many bastards out there was dead.
So what we saw on the other side of the island, that was a void breach.
Yes. You'll be using them too. But not this one. Not yet. There's another one, a little ways off.
这个衣服不是很好看啊，
Use that one for now.
就像穿那个裙
This
子，
one is special. It's the last and only way into New
我还
Eden
好吧。
Town since the bridge burned down.
斯巴达的人也
We
差
could
不
go
多
back to New Eden right now.
裙甲是这样。
Why would you want to do that? The nightmare is strong. She has New Eden by the proverbials. Loosen her grasp, and maybe, just maybe, you can walk through that breach and live.
不是这么好看，妈的！
We get it.
You have your tuning key. Hold on to it for dear life.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Once through the breach, there's no turning back. Keep going and don't look back.
选过裂缝了吗？
So, who's Deborah?
I know no Deborah. I don't think I've ever known a Deborah.
Tell me about yourself, Seeker.
How do I put this politely? No.
I'm curious.
拒绝为大
What do
吗
you？ think of the nightmare yourself?
I think the nightmare is the child of our father's iniquities. And of our own sins too.
Do you admire it?
I fear it. But I accept its wrath, as I accept the rain. And New Eden surely deserves the flood.
Void walking. Can you tell me more about it?
I use it to leap from one breach to another, as Ceridian taught me. I don't dally, nor should you.
Why not?
The void is terra incognita. I suspect Ceridian knows, but isn't saying. Bad sign, that. Very bad sign.
是吗？是故意让我送死吗？可再说一次。
Void walking.
I use it to leap from one breach.
Why not?
The void is terra
他知道，
incognita.
但是想让我们去
We'll be going.
自己尝
Hope
试
to。talk again
如果
soon.
我们因此而死掉，
Yes.
那也
I
是
do so enjoy
我
our
们实
little
力不
chats
够
across the hell.
的意思吗？
What do you want,
Seeker.
milady?
We'll be.
Sure.
这个衣服不好看，因为它也不像裙甲一样，它不是装甲，而是衣服，因为看起来很像一个男人穿了一件裙子一样，十分的不好看。之后有机会再把它忘掉吧。现在可以去解锁这些了吧？
Enjoying your feast of lesser living form then?
Don't be so loud. The wisps might hear you and come out.
为什么？但是这个还是打开不了。先去那个主线吧，可能之后就会教我们怎样去解除这些。
I suppose we'll come back to this one eventually.
Can't wait, can you?
不是吗？ 是这里吗？这里好容易迷路哦。不是很懂。要怎样过去呢？我在前面这里吗？
Is this Seeker's Cave?
Only one way to find out.
哦，有的打了。
God, where are we?
Remember what we were told. Follow the beacons. Move fast. No looking back.
是吗？我偏要往后看。
This place looks barren. Lifeless.
This is the realm of the dead. This is the underworld.
Let's not linger.
在笑吗？
Did you hear that?
Yes, keep moving.
不可以被迷惘吗？我跟硕打是想开始杀入就是了。Let's end out the fight.
There, our way out.
It's you. Antea.
No. No, not again.
What is going on?
I know that voice from long ago. I banished its owner.
What does that mean?
It means we must leave, now.
我要赶快离开呢。不然会有不好的事情发生吗？ 没有什么可以啊，没有路啊，这里吗？怎么不明显啊？这下谁会知道啊？不过它有一些红色的，也算它这样吧，也算是它以后有红色的地方都要去一下。
The next beacon is dead. Oh, what new abomination is this?
I'd say the stone used as a Cerberus. That's unheard of. Destroy the pillars before anything else. This won't do. Strike down the pillars. Stand fast. It's almost done. I'm right here. I can help.
Let's end this. Going again, huh?
不行，感觉这些打是没有意思。
Time for my soul.
Can I join in too?
在巴黎，在哈利拿。
From what hold did this horror crawl?
I don't know, but we need to go.
跟本单元的计划一样，只要把句子收尾就好。时空穿梭。刚说我是很聪明的。
The hell was that? Sirian's key was supposed to get us through unnoticed.
I don't know.
送级，那么这个步枪可以还给凯特了，这个步枪不要了。送级，找机会把这个步枪还给凯特好了。而不是这么喜欢欠人情。
Are you all right?
I'll do. But that nightmare over there, we know so little about it. That worries me. What about you?
Whatever the reason, that nightmare is here because of something these men and women did. New Eden reeks of their guilt. I died because of them. Curse these people. Curse them and their secrets and their sins.
怨恨。
We'll get there.
We always do.
Are those breaches really safe?
We were protected.
You heard the whispers, the despair, and that one voice. It called to you. Something knew you were there. It saw you. I thought... For a moment, I thought of them. Those poor butchered boys. I swear in the void I heard their screaming. Weans. Sent to die for their sultan's pride. 'Twere like I was back in the Balkans.
You're you, and you're here with me, right now.
I don't feel like myself. This void. Is it hell? Like in the scriptures?
The scriptures. Whose scriptures?
It's just that... What if all the teachings of my youth were wrong? What if what we just saw is what awaits me for my sins? I became a banisher to help the living by ending the suffering of lingering ghosts. But we don't end their pain. We condemn them to an eternity of suffering. We curse them.
Rory, you are the
我们
kindest,
做得
most
很有罪孽
compassionate
啊！
banisher I have
看
ever
来
met. Don't let an old god scare you into thinking otherwise.
This void is the work of no god. What if they come back? What if the souls I blamed come for me? They'd have every right.
The spirits of the living are consumed in the ritual. They're not coming back. All is well. As long as we stay together, all is well.
Aye. All is well. Right.
所以我看起来我们做的我有些沉重了，但是我是只为你而战的时候，就如同你为我而战一样。Cheryl, we fight for both. 好可爱的Cheryl。
Seeker wasn't lying about the burned down bridge.
Which way? North by the mountains or south through the lowlands?
Let's pick one and see where it takes us. Shelter, if you need a fire to warm you up.
可以选择不同的路线吗？如果错过了其中一个，之后会错过吧，也不管了。心急不餐，最重要的。Always. Shall we fight for ourselves? Let's do it.
I'd like to see the Lions again one day. These mountains aren't they bad, but I'm no Ben Nevis.
Yours is a hill compared to Pico Torquino. My mountain is bigger than yours.
Aye, but my island is bigger than yours. Call it a draw, shall we?
"超不够我的法眼。
Do you mind doing the seeing thing while I'm blinded by this pea super? Is that?
Yes. Something's here. "
随时准备好战斗啊！
God, this stuff is thick.
I can see just fine.
我跟Cheryl会享受战斗的，来吧。Come on！
Follow my voice.
Going again, huh? Aye. Have to do this myself. Quick, I need a
我
drink.
偏偏要夹挡你。
Get lost, won't you?
说声说到退的吧。我这个话说回来，我这个连击很容易被打断的，这个不是这么每次都用到。这个上高墙过于理想了。明明这个游戏其他方面都不错，角路却是如此折磨啊！
Corpses. We could manifest what hides here.
那这里还有吗？好，我来录。
Spirit and flesh, I summon you!
故意的，这样我的灵魂就会很低。这现在打开会很痛哦。
Island kiss for you. Get lost, won't you?
Oh, they do look annoyed. Did we miss a few?
I can handle this now.
I'm right here.
Damn！
Pay attention.
Have some of this.
Standing by.
所詮その程度か。まあ、いい勝負だな。而这承认吧，你们蛮有危险性的，遇上强敌人啊！大家仅止而已。这个难度刚刚好。それは誰にわかる？誰にも。刚刚不死了，这要直接过去，妈的！跟时候很抓狂了。If you're annoying， 想怎样呢？哦。然后在这里可以，妈的，好假！刚刚我不是已经来过这里了吗？
Get rid of the other spectre first.
More fun.
Don't let that spectre get to the corpse. is shielded.
Get lost, would you?
That corpse is gonna shoot.
A wee Highland kiss for you.
爽快的战斗，继续吧。开关什么的，
If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby.
已经过去了，专注在当下吧。So we can handle it. 我都说我可以了。
I'm sure the treasure is nearby.
有宝藏什么的吗？如实加1000 sales， 挖到宝了 ！Shall we find fish？ 哎，去收集它。哎，开心。